Hey y'all, hey, and welcome to Tootie Talk Sense, and I am Tootie. Before we get started, go ahead and like the video. You know, the comments section is over there. Write some comments if you have something to say. And also subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Make sure you hit the all button so you can get notifications for when I go live. So, and thanks to all the new subscribers. And thank you to all my old ones who's joining back in. So there's been an update. And when I seen the headlines that it's a news conference, a press conference for Carlee Russell update. Yeah, I was like, Lord, let's see what this finna say. So it just gave us a bunch of what everybody always knew, with a bunch of no more new information is what it gave us. So I don't know how you don't know. For y'all who don't know, Carlee Russell is the girl in Alabama who said she was driving and saw a white toddler in a white shirt and a white diaper on the expressway. And she had pulled over, called 911, called her sister-in-law, said she was following the toddler for 6 football fields. She ended up going missing for 2 days. She turned back up over at her mama's house and just wasn't answering questions. So they did a press conference, I want to say the day after she turned up. It was either the day of or the day after that she turned up, which wasn't giving us no information. The police was pretty much saying, she gave a statement that she was she gave a statement that she had got kidnapped and they had put her in a car and they feeding her Cheez-Its and stuff like that. It was a white man with red hair and he had a bald spot, and it was a lady, but she didn't see him. So then the police said they went through her search and they had found her she had searched like how to steal money out of register and not get caught. And she had went to Target and bought some Cheez-Its. She could at least change the snack name. But she went to Target and bought the Cheez-Its. So happened that's the same thing the kidnappers was feeding her. But then she searched taken. And so that's why you see all the memes of of her with the Taken. They got her on the cover of the Taken movie. I'm quite sure y'all done seen all the memes floating around. So now they just did and that's the update, y'all. So the police wouldn't say. They say all we're gonna say is what we have confirmed so far. I said in my previous video, they putting all their information out there to let Carlee know, like, we know what you did. Like, you better come on out and tell the truth and stop wasting our time and our money before this stuff go even further. I said if I was her, I would have got to turn it right then, because they was just pretty much telling you, like, girl, we know you lied. And you just spent all our hard-earned money, our hard-earned prayers, and you still got us investigating this when you come out and tell the truth. I felt like that was that first press conference what he was saying. And so she did. She got her attorney and he released a statement. That's what this news conference is for. So I'm finna just show y'all the news conference, share the news conference with y'all.
Good afternoon. I'm Captain Keith Suscaleba with the Hoover Police Department. We're here today to provide an update in the Carlee Russell investigation. Chief Nick Thurzis will read a prepared statement that will provide an update in this case. After reading the statement, we will have time for a few questions related to the case. Keep in mind, this is still an ongoing investigation, and there are some questions we simply cannot answer at this point. With that, I'll turn it over to Chief Thurzis.
Thank you, Captain. Yes. Good afternoon. Thanks to everyone for attending again today. I want to thank the members of our department and all of law enforcement who played a role in the investigation of this case. Last Wednesday, July 19th, we held a press conference and provided you with the facts of the Carlee Russell disappearance. We told you the investigation was ongoing. We helped you determine where Carlee was within the 49 hours of her disappearance. Today, I've talked to and received a statement from Mr. Emery Anthony, attorney for Carlee Russell. Mr. Anthony has scheduled a meeting for Carlee to meet with investigators early this afternoon, but then I received an email stating that a statement was being provided by him on her behalf. Mr. Anthony asked that I read the statement in its entirety, which I will do now. My client has given me permission to make the following statement on her behalf. There was no kidnapping on Thursday, July 13th, 2023. My client did not see a baby on the side of the road. My client did not leave the Hoover area when she was identified as a missing person. My client did not have any help in this incident, but this was a single act done by herself. My client was not with anyone or any hotel with anyone during the time she was missing. My client apologizes for her actions to this community, the volunteers who were searching for her, to the Hoover Police Department and other agencies as well, as to her friends and family. We ask for your prayers for Carlee as she addresses her issues and attempts to move forward, understanding that she made a mistake.
He said as she addresses her issue, he didn't say her mental issue, he just said her issues. I said,
In this matter, Carlee, again, ask for your forgiveness and prayers. We have a meeting scheduled with Mr. Anthony to further discuss this case. We're currently in discussions with the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office in Bessemer about possible criminal charges related to this case, and we will announce those charges when and if they are filed.
yeah, you heard that. We're still investigating. We think about some criminal charges. We'll announce it when and if. So they're not necessarily coming out saying right now they're going to charge her. They're just saying we still investigating. And I think that's still a key to her and her attorney. She needs to come out and tell us the truth and tell us exactly what happened from the time she reported it, why she reported it, things like that. That statement that her attorney just gave was generic as hell.
Questions, as Officer Hale said, when call on you, please state your name and your affiliation. Yes, sir.
Keith Mims, WAGG 610-100.1 FM Summit Media. Chief, do we at this time, or does the Hoover Police Department know the whereabouts of Carlee Russell during that 49-hour period that she was supposedly missing?
Now, as I said the other day, was talking facts and everything. If I said anything today, would just be speculation. Actual facts, we do not.
WBC 13. Can you tell us what her motivation was for doing this?
I wish I could tell you. I think only Carlee knows, and maybe her attorney now. But again, the statement that we received from him does not indicate any.
For ETO WBRC, can you give us an idea of what charges you may be filing against her?
That would strictly be up to the district attorney's office.
David, I'm CDS 42. Can you?
So they just asked him, oh shoot, I done strolled all the way back, y'all. My bad.
I just missed my
But they just asked him if
I'm not going for more than 90 seconds. Talk to me.
I can't wait till the doggone
What happens
loud.
after 90 seconds?
And the ad is playing louder than the whole doggone video was playing. Get to it. Take it on my nerves. Open up the sky. My bad, y'all. That is on me.
Has been tossed about. There's nothing funny about this
for anybody
or anybody.
No.
There's no games that should be played when.
Okay.
And anything's on the table. We still don't know what happened to us.
And there is no meeting with Carlee Russell or her family at this point.
My client has given.
All right, with that, we'll take a few questions.
Any more to discuss about the case? We'll certainly be asking if we will get an opportunity to again interview Carlee like we've wanted to since she returned.
Can you tell us what her motivation was for doing this?
I wish I could tell you. I think only Carlee knows, and maybe her attorney now. But again, the statement that we received from him does not indicate any.
For ETO
He's saying the same thing I said. The statement we received from the attorney was generic as hell, and they don't really tell us nothing. They like, what caused her to do this? He's like, I don't know, shit. Only God knows. It's probably what he wanted to say, but only God knows. Hell, we don't know. And that statement her attorney gave us didn't tell us shit. That's what that translates to.
WBRC, can you give us an idea of what charges you may be filing against her?
That would strictly be up to the district attorney's office.
David, I'm
They asked him about if they're gonna charge him. He like, well, that's up to the district attorney office. Because at the same time, and I know this ain't the same thing, but you know how many of them Karens and them went out here and we'd have seen recorded and they gave false and called 911, gave false. Now I know it's on a bigger scale. Carlee done had all these people out here in different police departments and FBI and got involved and everything. So I think that's what they're struggling with right now. Do you take the black woman and do you press charges when you see how rampant it is with the white women and they don't press charges? Is that going to be a thing? I know a lot of people want her to get charged. If you charge her, what you're gonna charge her with, how much time you think she should get. Like, it's a lot that's gonna go into this. And he's like, my name Bennett ain't in it. That's up to the state's attorney. My job was to investigate. I did my job.
PS 42, can you update us? So there is a meeting scheduled for this afternoon with the family, or
No.
when is that meeting?
Yeah, no, not a meeting with the attorney, not the family or Carlee. We have a meeting scheduled with the attorney, and that will take place some point tomorrow.
And there is no meeting with Carlee Russell or her family at this point.
Not scheduled, no, sir.
Were you chatting?
See, she was smart to get an attorney. The attorney was supposed to meet with them today. The attorney didn't meet with them. The attorney sent the statement, which is that statement that they just read. Now they scheduled to meet with them. But he just say Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. They haven't met with Carlee since she first was found. They haven't met with her. And so they're gonna meet with her attorney. But I mean, I won't want to go to jail either. Like, I ain't finna be with y'all. Y'all arrest me at this meeting.
Foxy, what's next to close this investigation?
Well, again, we want to talk to Mr. Anthony tomorrow and see if he has any more to discuss about the case. We'll certainly be asking if we'll get an opportunity to again interview Carlee like we've wanted to since she returned.
Chief Stephen Quinn, NBC 3340.
Yes, sir.
Your reaction now, knowing that Carlee has admitted that this was made up?
Well, I'm glad that we got this. You know, we certainly laid the facts out to you guys and to the national media that had a lot of interest in this particular case. The sad thing is that again, there were so many people that were involved, took this thing very, very seriously, and again, we wanted the focus to be bringing her home. She got home. We're very excited about that. It is what it is. The facts, I think, last Wednesday pretty much showed that we knew that it was a hoax.
Lisa Brandon, WBTM 13. Do you know the?
You heard him. He said by last Wednesday we knew her ass was lying. That's what he just said. In layman's term, I just translate.
You went to during this search, and if you don't have a dollar figure for us, just how big it was for you guys.
Well, it was all hands on deck, and we don't have a dollar figure yet, but we're certainly working towards getting one, and not only ours, but there'll be other agencies that had a lot of support that they gave us and had monetary expenses themselves.
See, right there is what I'm saying. That he's been throwing out hints. I said that he's slick with what he's saying, how he say. What he just said right there was that we don't have a dollar amount yet, but we didn't spend a lot of money, and other agencies didn't spend a lot of money, and we waiting on those numbers to come back. So the attorney better come to this meeting prepared. Is what he's saying. It's a threat without being a threat.
Jonathan, talking with JLR investigates. Are the parents under an investigation?
You know, as I said the other day, we were going to try to determine exactly those 49 hours. So right now, you know, anything's on the table. We still don't know what happened to those 49 hours, where she was. Did she have any help? We have no idea. You know, I read the statement from Mr. Anthony. That's all we know.
Keith Mims, WAGG 16, Southern Media. Chief, let me ask you this. What do you think prompted or provoked Carlee to do this kind of thing? And are there any kind of mental issues that the police department or the public should be concerned about, or just what?
You know, not that I'm aware of. I mean, it's, you know, this was an elaborate deal. When you talk about calling a 911 and being up on the interstate, again, it would all be conjecture. So really, I don't know. I was hoping that we'd have an opportunity to interview and we'd be able to ask her those questions.
Were any others involved in putting this?
So what he just said, they asked, you know, do you think it's some mental issues involved? He pretty much was like, hell no, ain't nothing wrong with her, because she was smart enough to get the call 911, and this was a whole elaborate thing that she just did. We wanted to ask her ourselves why the fuck she do this, but she didn't come in. She only sent her lawyer with that generic ass statement. So we got the same questions y'all got. That's what it just translated. That's what his answer was, y'all.
Together for her.
Mr. Anthony, in his statement, says there was not.
Liliana Calmain, WBRC.
Fox 6 News. You said that you had a meeting scheduled and it kind of switched into a state, and did they give any type of reason that switched?
No, they did not.
Back here.
Aaron would love WBT 13. Just for clarification, Carlee Russell is not in custody right now.
That is correct. That is correct.
Last question with David.
David Lamb, once again. So first of all, when did you actually see this letter? And second of all, do these admissions and the content of the letter alter the investigation at all?
No, not at all. We'll continue to investigate. We're still trying to determine where she was during those 49 hours. But I am glad that we received this. It at least puts some of the social media super sleuths hopefully at rest for a little bit as far as the conjecture of what everybody thinks took place. We know that by her own admission, it didn't happen, and we're thankful for that.
All right. Thank you guys very much.
Okay, y'all. That's it. That's the update, y'all. I don't know. I put the link up if anybody want to come and discuss it. I don't know. I don't know what else to say that they haven't already said on the internet. That they haven't already said. I think people are still holding out hope that, like, something is. It's the taking for me. The last news come from when they said she searched taken. I was like, taken? Did she use any other plot? Was there ever a baby walking on the expressway of taken? Like, it would be nice. It would be nice if she came out and said exactly like what was going on in your head, what made you. If she was smart, she'll go, you're going to need the money. Now, even if they don't make her do jail time, sounds like they're going to make her pay some type of restitution or something to it. Mess. Hey, Nia. How you doing today,
peace, sis? Just checking up. I see you got a notification you was live. Just seeing what you was talking about.
Yes, did you see the news conference?
No, I didn't see the latest one, the one you playing. I didn't get a chance to watch that one yet. I was gonna try to catch it, but I was listening to it while you was playing it. So they thinking about pressing charges on her, huh?
They said that that's up to the way he answered it is up to the district attorney. What's his answer? Every time I get on him, my battery goes low.
Hey, Dane, let me call you right back. Man, okay. I gotta put. I mean, I'm gonna jump back on the line, not call you back, but I'll be right back. I gotta make a quick phone call.
Okay. I don't know if it just removes. Let me see. Maybe because I just plug it in. Now I don't want to do nothing. But I think even mass then pause. Ain't this about? Let me see. Let me look up. No, it's paused on StreamYard, but what I'm looking at is paused. But I'm looking at it on my phone and it's still active. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully, it'll come back up so I can see what's going on. And I got to cut this down so I won't hit the echo, yeah. But I don't know if by now I think everybody thought that would be the outcome. I don't think anything. I'm pretty sure it didn't shock many people. There was a lot of people talking and saying what was, there's a lot of memes floating around. They haven't came out and said. I think the attorney did say she wasn't at a hotel. He said the baby was fake. She wasn't kidnapped and she wasn't at a hotel. So I'm like, and she didn't have help. So I'm like, did she stay in the woods for 2 days? Like, where'd she stay if she wasn't at a hotel? And how'd she get to the parents' house? Because then they found her car. So I'm assuming when they found her car that they towed it. I'm not assuming that she was, they left the car and she came back and got in the car later. Like, that's something I think they would have said. So I'm like, so what was she for that time? Yeah. So they say they got a meeting with the attorney. I'm assuming they're going to do another press conference after they meeting with the attorney. And then probably once they meet with the attorney, then they would discuss. I would assume that the attorney wouldn't just meet with the police, probably end up talking to the district attorney as well, because the police said that's who's going to decide whether or not they press charges on Carlee. And I'm assuming that the attorney is meeting with the police and the district attorney, and then they would decide. Look at that. Now then kick back in. Then they would decide if they finna I'm assuming the attorney is trying to work and trying to keep his client out of jail. And if I was her, like I said, I try to monetize my story. Yeah, keep quiet until you can go and do some type of exclusive interview where you can get paid some money. Because if they do press charges, I'm assuming they're gonna want restitution, like they did Jesse, and they're gonna want the money, overtime and stuff that they had to pay. And I think at the most, that's what it should be done. Like the most, it should be restitution. I don't know about so much jail, because yeah, you could say she ain't crazy because it was an elaborate plan, but she got some type of mental things going on, whether it's low self-esteem, whether it's, for her to need this attention like that. There's something mental to me that's going on now. Now, that's just my opinion, okay? Because I don't know Carlee. That's why I say, if y'all be watching, that's why I say after every video, I don't know none of these people. This is just my opinion, okay? So for her to do something like that, I would assume she need to go see some type of counselor, therapist, holistic, spiritual guide, life coach, Ivana, somebody she needs to go see, okay? And deal with why did she feel the need that she needed to do this, that she needed this attention, and things of that nature. Y'all could comment what y'all think should happen or what you believe is going to happen next. I'm finna get right back on and do this review of, because this is what I was supposed to do today. I was supposed to do the review of the last episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, episode 11, that came out Sunday, but came on Peacock today. Okay, so that's what I'm going to log off and get right back on and do the review of that, y'all. So thank y'all for watching. Again, don't forget to like the video, comment, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.